Willie! How are you? How are you doing, boy? Glad to see you tonight. Hey, Willie. You're a hungry boy, aren't you? Get up against the wall. Turn around.
Now, you're going to do something for me. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
I am under the understanding that you have a Lego channel.
Not me, but my son Joshua.
Well, you have influence.
Not as much as you would think.
I have this for you. You do review. Huh? Make it good. Don't speak of this. Alright, so, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reviewing the Smalley?
No, I think it's Smailbrick.
Smailbrick.
It looks like
Smail?
but the logo is a grin, so we think it's Smailbrick.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to go with until
Smailbrick.
told otherwise.
I mean, with this up there, you're not going to be able to get in frame at all. Alright, anyway, but yeah, so we're going to give a quick review of this, and we are going to let you know that this video is sponsored. However, that is not going to change our opinions on this set, and if we think it's a piece of crap, we will tell you if it's a piece of crap. Spoiler alert, it's not.
It's not
But it's not all fun in games either. So we'll get in the review, we'll tell you a little bit about the history, and then we'll also tell you about the kit and stuff like that.
Well, also...
What?
Your voice cracked.
Oh,
Kinda.
wow.
Yeah.
First time ever.
No, actually it probably didn't.
Alright, anyway, let's get into this review. Alright, so, Dave, you want to start off with a little bit of history about this?
Well, this comes from, we think it's Smile. It could be Smailbrick.com, and it's a Russian company.
Yes.
And we...
Although, weirdly enough, they sent Turkish gummy bears. So, yeah, but I found out that these were actually in Turkish, or like from Turkey.
Yeah, we thought it was Russian.
We thought it was Russian, but it's actually Turkey.
But that's
and
still
they sent
cool.
gummy bears, and they actually send this out with every order. At least that's what they said. So, yeah.
That's cool.
Anyway, history.
So, yeah.
Smailbrick.
Well, this is the gun truck from the Vietnam War era. And apparently during the Vietnam War era, the Viet Cong, young Joshua, became very adept at ambushing truck convoys. They'd use landmines and hand grenades, RPGs, AK-47 fire. And on one particular fateful day, September 2nd, 1967, 37 cargo trucks from the 8th Transportation Group were attacked on a supply run through an area dubbed Ambush Alley, which was the subject of almost daily ambushes. The Viet Cong disabled the lead truck, and they created a kill zone where none of the other trucks could move, and in 10 minutes, they destroyed 31 of the 37 trucks. Stinky. So truck drivers realized that this kind of crap had to stop. So they decided they needed to come up with a more vicious defense, and the idea of the gun trucks were born. And it was never officially sanctioned by the military. All of them were different. They were put together by truck drivers and soldiers in the transportation groups, cobbling together whatever they could come up with. But most of them involved putting a armored bed on the back of a 2.5 and later 5.5 ton truck, and they would paint them black to make them more intimidating instead of the olive green, and then they put them with sinister looking names on the side like the Misfits, the Untouchable, Cold Sweat, the Peacemaker, King Cobra, Red Baron, Eve of Destruction, you get the idea. And they all were armed, well, they were armed with whatever they could get. Most of them were armed with twin M60 machine guns. Initially, they had sandbags for their armor, but that didn't work out too well, so they started... most of them would have twin machine guns. One truck called the Brutus actually stole a minigun off of a Huey helicopter. These guys were desperate to get what they could get, and they installed the minigun on the truck. And most gun truck crews had a driver, 2 gunners, a non-commissioned officer who was in charge, and sometimes they had a grenadier that had an M79 grenade launcher. So when the Viet Cong attacked, the gun trucks would rush into position and lay down a blistering field of fire and hopefully keep the Viet Cong at bay. So actually, some interesting history. There have been some television shows just about gun trucks, and it's a fertile field for exploration if you're into the Vietnam War. Although gun trucks have been used, they were used in World War II, the Iraq War, but in Vietnam they really came into their own. So that's a little bit of the history.
All right, so yeah, so that's the gun truck.
Yes. Now, Smailbrick has a website, and they have plans for several modern vehicles. They've got some brick arms for sale, and they have a Huey helicopter plan and a few other things, and it's quite interesting. The prices are actually
really reasonable.
Really reasonable. This
especially
is
for custom kits.
This is $72, which includes everything you see there. And shipping from Russia was actually incredibly fast. It was less than 2 weeks, and the shipping was around $20.
It was $20, so
$20, but that's
a little stinky.
That's
but
not bad.
It's international shipping, so that's what you expect.
That's a lot of truck for $20, and
72
for $92 actually.
Yeah.
So Smailbrick's recreation of this, I think, is pretty spot on. We compared it to
the pictures and stuff. Beforehand, we weren't really seeing it, but once we get the pictures up, it's like, oh my gosh, this is actually like really historically accurate.
What really threw us off was the yellow front there.
Yeah, right there. But I actually think it kind of gives it a little character.
It does. It just kind of...
I don't like it.
I thought initially it looked a little wonky, but that's what many of them have.
After looking at it further.
Yeah.
So, first of all, the main features, you got the opening door here, which I'm probably going to mod this out to be just a 1x2 instead of a 1x4 up there, because it kind of looks a little sus. But the doors do open and close. You can fit a minifigure in there. Unfortunately, I don't think really have any Vietnam minifigures. I'm just really not into Vietnam that much, but I did like to look at this gun truck. Anyway, the back opens pretty nicely. And you can fit, crates and stuff like that in the back there. It's pretty spacious interior, I would say. All tiled out.
What we need to do is build this up a little bit in the back and mount some machine guns back there and get a crew in there to make it historically accurate. And did you mention the back tailgate folds up and down? Okay.
That's what I just did. On the underside, you have a spare tire there, and then you got double sets of tires, and, it's really cool. Rear, what are those called? The rear lights?
Tail lights?
Yeah, tail lights. Foster was...
I don't remember.
It's detail, and all that is really cool. From the front, it looks pretty striking, honestly. It's kind of low profile, but, yet not, like, way low profile. I don't know. I just really like it, looking more into it. So, yeah. And it also has a grill in the front there, which it looks pretty good. So, yeah, that's that.
So, a couple of things that...
So, let's talk about the pros, and then we'll talk about the cons.
All right, well, the pros are...
Well, the pros, it's honestly a pretty great kit. And especially for the price. I mean, $72, you're not going to beat that, especially in custom Lego world. I mean, of course, if Lego were to come out with this, it'd be like $30 or $20, but we're talking about
custom... It'd be World War III. People would go crazy.
Yeah.
They'd go, oh, no, the military, oh, my God.
Please convince my dad to buy me the Osprey. I really want the Osprey. It's like $600, but anyway, Smailbrick. No, anyway, but, alright, where was I? Pros and cons. Alright, so the pros, it's a really cheap kit, I mean, all things considered. It's a nice kit, it went together pretty well. Some cons. Dave?
Two cons. One, the Lego bricks, most of them appear to be used.
Yes.
To the extent where some of them
are a little
have,
smudged.
In the second thing that was a little troublesome, it was missing around 11 or 12 pieces. In all fairness, most of those were little 1x1 tiles, of which
we were only missing one that wasn't a 1x tile. We were missing 10 1x1 tiles, so I guess they just forgot to put those in there or something like that.
But we had
honest
them in
mistake.
our stash.
And pretty much with everything, every custom kit I've had, at least maybe 1 or 2 pieces.
Yeah,
were missing,
even Brickmania, it happens. So, but it's just something, in the fairness of full and complete disclosure, you should be aware of. But for me, I think it's a really nice set.
Yep, pretty
it's
solid.
Worth the money, and don't let ordering from Russia put you off, because, like I said, it got here really fast. And plus, it's really cool to get something in your mailbox with all this. I don't know if that's picking up or not. All that Russian writing up there in the left-hand corner. That's just cool.
It says Russian Federation.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So again, thank you to Smailbrick for sponsoring this video.
Smailbrick. It's not. There's no Y on there.
Well, I don't know. Okay. Smailbrick.
Oh, God.
What?
I think it must be Smile.
Smailbrick. That's what I said. Smailbrick.
You said Smiley.
I did not say Smiley.
Like Don Reno and Red Smiley. No.
Smailbrick.
Yes.
Smailbrick. Thank you for sponsoring this video.
Yes.
And yeah, the truck is cool. Go pick one up. It's smail.com. I'll leave a link in the description. And
actually,
you can
isn't
pick
it
yourself up.
smilebricks.com?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Smailbrick. I think it's smailbrick.
You're right. Brick.com.
So yeah. All right, we'll see you guys in the next. We'll see you guys in the next one.
A rare pregnant pause there, as they say. Dead air. Anyway,
We'll
have
see
fun.
you guys in the next one.
I don't know about you, but I'm really kind of mad in a way, because this kit has gotten me kind of fired up about Vietnam stuff.
Oh no.
I'm thinking we may have to expand
I'm
our.
not in Vietnam. I have 0 Vietnam.
Hey!
Actually, that's not true. That's not true. I have 1 Vietnam figure. Or maybe this is Vietnam. Is this a Vietnam figure?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't ever remember getting
This
a
guy.
Vietnam
This
figure.
guy might be a Vietnam figure. I'm not quite sure.
We never got a Vietnam figure.
This guy kind of looks like a Vietnam.
He does.
He's gonna be in the back. All right. We'll see.
Is that
you guys.
because he's like on drugs or smoking weed or something?
No, he just looks like a Vietnam figure.
Figure.
I mean, like his. I don't know. All right. I mean, the jacket is kind of like darker, like it was, and it has airborne. I don't know. All right. Can we go?
Yeah. I think we left.
We'll see you guys.
Everyone else is left. We might as well go too.
We'll see you guys on the next one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on all notifications.
It's over and it's